at a point in this country, if my memory serves me right, when you talk about internally displaced people and they had camps, it used to be the Liberians that were fleeing the war. They had some of their camps in parts of Ogun State. Never did we ever think that Nigerians were going to be internally displaced in their own countries. Yes, from time to time we could have IDP camps because of flooding and crisis, one of which I visited when there was a flooding around Ughelli area, and I think in early 2010 or thereabouts, between 2010 and 2012, if my memory serves me right. But never did we think that due to crisis and insecurity. So rather than getting money to be able to upgrade the lives of the IDP, when are we going to think of the long walk at bringing to justice those societies affected and allowing those people truly go back home and go back to their communities without being cleansed out of their communities? And I use those words deliberately because it's a very sad one. People are leaving their communities. Communities are changing. The government tries its best. You know, when they do well, I'll give kudos to them. Yesterday, we saw the trial of those in the Owo massacre, those fingered in the Owo massacre. And kudos to the DSS on their job as regards that. And some other things they have done. But like I said before, when this Yelwata happened, as long as we don't solve the problems on ground, I hate to use my word, but it will happen again. Increasingly, they have talked about this onslaught coming in from people out of Nasarawa. What have we done to be able to prevent this? I thought the police underlined this. It was only after the president visited weeks after. And the president said, IG, didn't you people arrest anybody? Then quickly the police paraded some people. So I thought the police arrested some people. Where are we without investigation? This is insecurity that we spend billions of USD on. I know the security expert will say no matter what you spend, it's not still enough. But the question we should ask ourselves this morning is that what happened to Nigeria? Nigeria didn't used to be like this before. This was the same Nigeria people enjoyed road trips. People will leave from Ife and go and drive to Jos. But today, you are scared. I don't want to know the reason for this problem. But the people of Benue and Yelwata are bleeding. Question is, what can we do? I'll suggest a multi-pronged approach. 1, economic empowerment. 2, collaboration among various groups, be it ethnic, be it ideological groups. 3, rehabilitation of people. 4, peace building and justice. People must be seeing that there's justice in society. This killing, for instance, why are the people protesting against security forces? Because they say despite the security forces being there, we didn't see a resolution. The same security forces that Nigerians used to appreciate so much. I mean, we saw how the Mitiseni riots were quelled by security forces. We saw how when some Chadians came in here, they were chased back into Chad. So what happened to our security forces over the years? The same security forces that got a lot of honor. But why will all of this not continue? When you are having malnutrition in Nigeria, health outcomes are poor, education outcomes are poor, sociological outcomes are poor. And all of this now segues to politics.